Alright, so now we have our pad set up and we want to play everything together now, but remember we are only playing a monotonous bass here, always remaining on F, and it's going to be a problem if we are playing it together with this chord progression. Doesn't work with the other bass notes down here, so we are quickly going to adjust it, go back into our bass clip and select a pattern length of 8 bars, clicking into this area here, 8, and oh yeah, we still have the notes from the capture function, and what we can do to get rid of these, right click onto the MIDI clip and say crop clip. Now we only get what was between those two locators here in a length of 8 bars. Now we want to play this one more time, selecting it from the end of the 3rd bar, selecting everything, hit Command D to duplicate it, and hit it 2 more times. So we have the position set up already, and now we can quickly change the notes of the 3rd chord and the 4th chord. So the 3rd one was playing A sharp. So I'm moving down to A sharp here. And our last one is playing C sharp. And this is where we have C sharp. You can also select all the notes on one key by hitting the key. See, if I hit A sharp here, all of them end up being selected and I can quickly move them around. So let's play it all together. So this works. I'm quickly taking down the level of the bass a bit more to -11. That's too much. Let's go to -9. Alright, and now we're going to add in a little bit of a transition note down here at G sharp, picking up the position before 4. And going down to G sharp 2 here. So we're sitting in a fixed grid of 16th notes. And we're playing the last 2 here. And actually, we are also placing another 16th note right before 4.4 in the grid. So here. And let's see. And if you couldn't hear that, I'm moving it up an octave for a second. Because it's very low. Maybe if you're on laptop speakers or a smartphone, it's not audible. So I'm putting it back down with Shift arrow key down, and I'm going to do the same thing in the last bar of the progression. So copying these two, and we're going to play A sharp. And be sure to hit the correct position here. Magnifier allows you to zoom in up here. Before 8.4 with A sharp 2, and the last one is sitting on A 4.3. So going back, playing everything. Very nice. And now we are just following our bass notes of this chord progression here with our bass notes. And let's close this down for a second and take a look at our clip view, because you see all of them are activated right now. And we have this switch down here where we can say, okay, whenever I'm hitting my spacebar to hit global play on Ableton, I don't want to play all of them. Maybe in a live setting you don't want to do that. So this is how you can deactivate all of these play buttons at once. Actually, this has a name and we can open the info view. So this is stop all clips button. And if you want to play all these 4 at once together, hitting a single button, this is where our scene button up here comes into place, because they are all part of scene number 1. And this is scene number 2, scene number 3 and 4. Scene number 1, play everything. So all of them are playing. And now we could copy the ingredients of scene number 1, like select this one, hold shift, select the last one. All of them end up being selected. And now I'm holding option to copy them down here. I have all of them on the second scene, and we can switch between scenes, and Ableton will make sure we are doing that always in sync. So okay, and this could also be useful if we want to add a little bit of variation to our track while being in a session view or playing live or something. Let's say in the beginning we want to play our drums, so our drums pattern, but we want to play it. I'm selecting the upper one now, not this one, but that one. But we want to play it without the off hi-hat. So select the note and select all of these MIDIs. Delete them. Same here. Delete them. So now we can switch back and forth between those 2 drum clips. And this is a very nice feature in Ableton to come up with new ideas, to test different elements, if they're working nicely together with each other or not, and then do that in the session view before moving over into the arrangement view.